Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, Merk Reacts. I'm Merk, and today I'm going to be looking at another Elvis song. I thought I'd heard most of his stuff, which I probably have, but this one is one that I might have heard, but I don't remember hearing it at all. It's called In the Ghetto, and after the last reaction I did with him, which was the only one I've done on this channel, somebody suggested that I should check this one out if I haven't heard it, and I don't think I have. So I'm gonna see about it, and if I have heard it and I know it, then I just won't finish the video. But if you're seeing it, I guess I haven't seen it. Here we go.
As the snow flies on a cold and gray Chicago morning, a poor little baby child is born in the ghetto, and his mama cries. But if there's one thing that she don't need, it's another hungry mouth to feed in the ghetto. Now people, don't you understand? The child needs a helping hand. You're gonna be an angry young man someday. Now take a look at you and me. Are we too blind to see? Or do we simply turn our heads and look the other way? Well, the world turns, and a hungry little boy with the runny nose plays in the street as the cold wind blows in the ghetto. And his hunger burns, so he starts to roam the streets at night, and he learns how to steal and he learns how to fight in the ghetto.
Okay, I have to look at something here. I know Elvis's background, how he grew up on the wrong side of the tracks in Memphis / Mississippi, however that was. I think he was on the Memphis side, Tennessee side, of the river there. And I think he was just on the wrong side of the tracks, which means he was in a bad neighborhood. Racial division was going on, and whatever you think I meant by that, I probably did. I think, now y'all correct me if I'm wrong. I think that he grew up more influenced by black culture than a lot of young white boys might have back then. Being in the same neighborhoods, probably going to the same churches, playing with the kids, all the time. He was probably really influenced by it, and he can connect with this a lot better than one might think, I would guess. And his backup singers, I've never really dove into this very much, but these are black ladies here. And thinking about it, back at this time period, it might have been a little bit edgy or something. I don't know. He was a very popular guy, and he was, of course, his music was influenced by black music at the time. So it makes sense, but then for him to have so much commercial success, it almost doesn't make sense. Unless he just finally was like, you know what, we're gonna do things my way once he had the power, because he was so popular. I mean, you can't be any more popular than Elvis. Okay. Anyways, it's an interesting chunk of history right in there. That whole subject is so deep. It's like, there were people, black people holding office before the Civil War. There was after the Civil War, after Reconstruction, back in the 1900s, you know what I'm saying? That's when racism really picked up again, really hard. And then, there was slaves of all types before that. It's just not cool that slavery got tied to a skin color just because it was so easy. So much history there. And the subject is so emotionally infused, you know. But he's influenced by the black culture for sure. And this is cool. I've never seen this before. I've never seen it. This is good. I'm gonna back it up a little bit and see what else he's got to say here. I wonder if he wrote this. Somebody else wrote it. Let's go.
He's at night and he learns how to steal and he learns how to fight in the ghetto. Then one night in desperation, the young man breaks away. He buys a gun, he steals a car, he tries to run, but he don't get far, and his mama cries. As a crowd gathers round, an angry young man face down in the street with a gun in his hand in the ghetto. And as the young man dies, on a cold and gray Chicago morning, another little baby child is born in the ghetto. And his mama cries.
As you can tell, I was not created by GoDaddy Arrow. It uses AI to create rape.
No. I just keep getting things to play. Don't want more things to play. I've already reacted to that anyway. Okay. Oh my goodness, Elvis. Okay. Yeah, all that stuff I said before. I don't have much else to say about it. He just told the story of a cycle that continues, and it's rough. And a big part of it that I can see, and I don't have. I am what I am. You know, I am this. So I can only say that what I can see is there have been a lot of missing fathers, more so than in other cultures, I guess. I don't know. Kind of around that, in the bad neighborhoods, I'll say. Well, it doesn't matter racial or not. It's just the neighborhood. Or it's just that culture in the bad neighborhoods. There's the missing fathers. The fathers are important. There's a lot of discipline and a lot of drive and influence that comes from a good dad. I was lucky enough to have one, and I'll say it till I die. It creates a bit of a type A personality, I guess, in a lot of cases. But we'll need some of those. You just have to be willing to stop and slow down and listen occasionally and learn, no matter what type of personality you are. Anyways, I'm getting in the weeds. This song is very good. Of course, it's Elvis. What can you say about singing and Elvis? And I'm interested. I think there's another thing that people have been requesting for me to do for Elvis, and I thought it was a song, but then as I was looking at this, I realized it's not a song, it's like a documentary. It's something about Elvis and the black community or something. And I may start doing stuff like that a little bit more, just because. Why not? I think I'll do that one. I mean, I got an idea, but to know for sure what I'm thinking about Elvis is true, I think I need to go ahead and watch that and see what's see what it says about him. Of course, that's an opinion, I guess, and it has been all curated in one direction, much like everything else you see nowadays. But I like Elvis enough to dive into it and see if what I think is true. Yeah, I like this one. This was good. It tells that story, and it needs to be told over and over again, so people don't forget that these things happen. And some people, regardless of whether you want to hear the term or not, are less fortunate than others. Born into the ghetto, regardless of race, because there's plenty of them. There's plenty of white trash ghettos. Now let me tell you, where I grew up at, there were areas of there was no racial differences, and there were many trailers up in the hollers, many trailer parks, many trailers, many low to no income people, families even, mountain people, did what they had to survive. And that's a different kind of life too. There's some impacts there that are hard to manage. Anyways, you guys like, share, subscribe, hit the post notification so you know when I drop something new, and keep a request coming. I'll try to do them. I'll start looking into some of these other videos that aren't necessarily music, but need to be reacted to. Tell me what you think about that, please, in the comment section. Alright, you guys. Peace.